as hard as he did before the injury. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
And here's Charlotte. Still without a basket in the game.
And, you know, back to D. Rose. He grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
And here's Rose. Patrick Patterson getting it to go from deep moments ago. Pekovic with a screen. Dang gets a wide open look. And Pekovic kicks to Bosch. Outside Rose. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Miami leading by 6. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pekovic with a screen. For 3, Fournier. Pekovic with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Rose against Green. Puts up the baby hook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Rose. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Clock at 2. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Rondo. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, Tim Duncan still dominant after 18 years. You know, he's reshaped his body. He has gotten a brand new diet, which he says has had a huge benefit. We saw it in the playoffs last year. Greg, I think, you know, he probably was one of the top 5 overall performers in last year's playoffs.
No doubt about it. We continue to write this guy off, Kevin, and he just continues to defy Father Time. I mean, there was a point where he was starting to feel the wear and tear, especially in his knees. But being the competitor he is, he decided to dictate to his body rather than letting his body dictate to him.
And it's Pekovic missing. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Patterson passes to Duncan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Can't be any surprise to you that Tim Duncan, folks, last year became the leading rebounder of all active players. Passed up Kevin Garnett for that honorable distinction. We're talking 15,000 rebounds total over 18 seasons.
Getting back to Duncan's rebounding, he's always had the great size and wingspan and timing, and he really positions himself well for those rebounds. But what seems to separate him is his quiet toughness. He'll never back down.
Yeah, it's hard. You know, he's not a guy that's going to yell or pump his fist. He's not going to flex his muscles to the crowd. He just silently assassinate you
well said.
out on the floor.
You're right. You're so right. Back to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Vicious to Green. And again, the Hornets missing. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Got a piece of it. Rondo with the steal. Down low. Patterson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
To the middle. Shot to stop the drought. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Rondo dishes to Duncan. Back to Rondo. Right side, Green. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami trailing. Now here's Rose. He feeds it to Pekovic. Great D that time from Duncan.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Outside Rondo. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the 3-second violation. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Duncan. And then for Miami, Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And it's Clarkson in for Rose. Bosh, the screen. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
The Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Outside Rondo. On the wing, Green. Ball stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's the feed to Dang. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Patterson. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to San Antonio. Rondo kicks to Green. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Fournier. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. To end the drought. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Fournier. Passes it to Clarkson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Dang with it. Noah picks him up. Bosh misses. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Now Rondo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Noah the screen. And again, the Hornets missing. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Bosh. Pass to Clarkson. Now the dish to Dang. And here's Bosch for three. But they get it back. And here's Clarkson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Another shot. Bosch can't hit.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Charlotte calls timeout. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosch last year. Had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline. It obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Boozer, he's checked in for Patterson. Granger comes in for Antetokounmpo. Kobe's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Rajon Rondo. The pass to Clarkson. Bryant against Sessions. Mills passes to Boozer. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Noah.
You know, the Heat never really came back after losing Bosch. His presence on both ends of the floor is hard to replace, and they missed him a bunch.
Noah the screen. And Mills kicks to Granger. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. Feeds it to Haslam. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Covered by Mills. And finished off by Kid Gilchrist. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Now, here's Mills. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kobe, that's good. And the Hornets lead by 3.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Screen by O'Neal. And Sessions kicks to Clarkson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hornets lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the 2nd quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Michael Kidd Gilchrist, Jermaine O'Neal out there with Haslam. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Clarkson in the shooting guard position. Haslam a screen. Sessions loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. Boozer, no luck.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Clarkson dishes to Haslam. He kicks to Sessions. Screen by O'Neal. The Heat need to get a shot off. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Kobe.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well versed he is as a coach.
The Heat trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Sessions with it. Haslam a screen. Jumper off the screen.
2 points.
Nice jump shot. Good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Boozer, no luck.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
And Haslam kicks to Clarkson.
3 seconds.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Hornets leading by 4. Now here's Mills. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Bryant. Fades and shoots. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
Here's Sessions. And that one's on target from the wing. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead. And Mills kicks to Kobe. Noah the screen. Now Kobe. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And Sessions kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Now here's Granger. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Clock at 4. Boozer gets the bucket. Here's Sessions, trailing by 4. Screen by O'Neal. Sessions passes to Kid Gilchrist. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. He dishes it to O'Neal. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Hornets leading by 4. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. On the wing, Granger. Back to Bryant. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And that one's good. Boozer's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Haslam a screen. Sessions dishes to Haslam. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Screen by O'Neal. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Out to Sessions. Tries again. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Clarkson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Hornets leading by 6. And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Rose goes in, hammers it down right over the D.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The Heat trailed by 4. Up top, Pekovic. There's the pick. Bosch, that's for 2. And that one goes long.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Now here's Granger. 5 on the clock. Outside Boozer. On the wing, Kobe.
Kobe Bryant is such a great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing people don't talk about, it's his passing. He's 4th overall in assists amongst active players.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Pekovic with a screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Kobe being Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category. And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Charlotte. Rose against Rondo. And it's Rose penetrating. Bosch, that's the pick for Rose. And Bosch now top of the key. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time, Kevin.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Rondo. From deep. The shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The 3 from Bosch. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Rondo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And still, I don't know that anyone can define what Giannis' position is. It's kind of still up in the air. I mean, he's played mostly on the wing a season ago, and thus far, maybe that could end up being the best fit.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Golden State. Begovic with a screen. Open shot, Dang. Another miss by Dang. Charlotte leading by 6. Right side, Green. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Rose. Off the wall.
Goodness.
Woo. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you
Agreed.
what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the Heat pick up 2. Duncan, the pass to Vonleh. With the shot. Kicks it to Green. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Duncan with the screen on Begovic. Dishes it to Duncan. Excellent use of the screen that time. Duncan's got the lead up to 8 now for Charlotte.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
That'll do it for the first half. The Hornets on top, leading by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
A nice quarter for Duncan. He has 9 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
And he hasn't been afraid to draw a little bit of contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from that.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today. Really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Duncan out there with Patrick Patterson. That's Rajon Rondo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now here's Rose. To the right side. Bosch, that's for 2. Outside Dang. For 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Rondo. He feeds it to Duncan. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Begovic with a screen. There's the pick. Fournier for 3. That's good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And watching Evan Fournier, he's an intriguing two-guard prospect. Saw his minutes, Greg, spike last season after getting traded at the deadline.
Yeah, he finally had the chance to get in and prove himself. Had a few strong outings in the second half of last year.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Boy, I like the height that Evan Fournier has as a two-guard. I mean, he doesn't have the lateral quickness that you'd like to see in that position, but as he gains strength, I think he should at least be capable and competent on the defensive end.
And the Hornets making a change here. Noah's checked in. Outside Rondo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Outside Green. The feet to Rondo. Charlotte moving the ball around.
And back to Fournier, his real upside is on offense. Streaky three-point shooter, a crafty ball handler, and good vision from a passing standpoint. He just needs time on the floor and to continue to keep developing.
Chris Bosh.
Bosh with the bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Rose against Rondo. And the Hornets miss again.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now here's Dang. He's got 5. Right side Bosh. Bosh can't get that one to fall. Hornets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Patterson, the screen. Back to Rondo. To the inside. Here's Noah. Trying to get back on track. Good. Patterson's got 10 points in the game.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8. Outside Bosh. From the stripe. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Bosh has got the game tied up here for Miami. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Rondo. Patterson up top. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Rose kicks to Dang. Passes it to Pekovic. The Hornets pull it in. Patterson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Green. No good. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. It's tipped. Pass to Fournier. Inside. The kick out to Bosh. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
Welcome fans to the FIBA World Championships.
Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Patterson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Rondo. Antetokounmpo again. Stang. Pocket 6. From deep. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Rose attacking. Fournier dishes to Pekovic. Again, the miss by Pekovic.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except three-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
You know, going back to Giannis, he has the physical makeup and skill set to be a triple-double guy. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to fulfill his potential, except consistency. That's the area he's got to tighten up.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Duncan, he's checked in for Noah. Granger comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kobe's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Rajon Rondo. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Miami. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Derrick Rose.
And talking about Giannis, he was clearly one of the very best players in that 2013 draft. Selected number 15 overall by the Bucks. And if you looking back, to me, that's what we'd have to call a steal with the kind of player he's developed into.
And here is Granger after the 3 moments ago from Luol Deng. Mills can't hit. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Clarkson. Left side, Bosch. 4 on the clock. From 15 feet away. No good. Hornets leading by 4. Granger outside. The dish to Mills. And the pass to Duncan. Feeds it to Patterson. For the 3. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Now, here's Clarkson. Covered by Mills. Pass to Bosch. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point Hornets lead. And here's Mills. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Stolen by Bosch. And now running up the court, Kid Gilchrist pushing it up.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Kobe. He has 6. That one's off, still out of sync. Clarkson with the ball. He kicks it to Fournier. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out Outside, Kobe. He dishes it to Mills. Kicks it to Granger. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And that one's good.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Clarkson kicks to Dang. That is good. Dang's got 10 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Duncan. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now, here's Clarkson. Fournier for 3. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, he's not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
A different look for Miami. Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Bosch. Steve Novak comes in for Luol Deng. And Sessions subbed in for Fournier. Screen by Duncan. Makes it off the glass. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Sessions. Dishes it to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Screen by O'Neal. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Kobe.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now here's Kobe. 6 points for him. And the shot is good.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Sessions passes to Novak. And Sessions kicks to Novak. Shot from 6. O'Neal misses.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
The feed to Kobe. In the corner, Granger with it. Back to Bryant. And there's another one for the Hornets. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Now Sessions. He feeds it to Clarkson. It could go. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets lead by 5. And coming up is... We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Heat trailed by 5. On the court for the Heat, Steve Novak is out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then there's Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sessions in at the 1 spot.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Boozer with the screen for Green. Left side Boozer. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Sessions. Passes it to Clarkson. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Clarkson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat. Mills dishes to Duncan. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. And he slams it down right on top of Tim.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Here's Boozer, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. The dish to Sessions. And again, Miami with the triple.
Now, you know you got game when you can knock down a shot like that with the defense hanging all over you.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Charlotte calls timeout. Has some information for us, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, we're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Joakim Noah's checked in for Duncan. Antetokounmpo comes in for Danny Granger. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Patty Mills. Sessions passes to Novak. Kid Gilchrist with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Clarkson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. 4 on the clock. Right wing. Here's O'Neal. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Charlotte's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Rondo dishes to Boozer. Rondo drives in. Right side out of Antetokounmpo. And there's the pass to Noah. And now running up the court, Kid Gilchrist pushing it up. Got that bucket in no time at all. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 points now in the quarter. Rondo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Noah with a screen on Kid Gilchrist. And here we go with Kid Gilchrist heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. And the Heat lead by 3.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And it's Rondo penetrating.
Miami foul call.
It was a trade that seemingly had been talked about for several years. Finally last season, Boston shipping out Rajon Rondo to the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, halfway through the season.
Yeah, and it seemed to me to be a trade that actually helped both teams.
And Rondo, a strange year shooting the ball last season. For a good stretch, he was shooting the same from the free throw line as he was from three-point range, about 30%.
And Sessions kicks to O'Neal. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Misses the 3.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Rondo on top. Feeds it to Noah. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Greg, you were talking about Rondo, and his shooting woes have been well documented. Clark, he tried to tap into Dirk's old shooting coach to help him out while in Dallas.
A good portion of this might be mental at this point for Rondo. He is getting to the point in his career where I think it is what it is for him in regards to his shooting.
Hornets trail by 3 to the paint. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Steve Novak. Stolen by Noah. And here's Rondo. Pass to Boozer. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Outside Boozer. Lets it fly from 18. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists here tonight. O'Neal is screen on Rondo. O'Neal kicks to Haslem. O'Neal inside. He's against Green. O'Neal misses.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Fast break. Kid Gilchrist has got it. And that one's good.
And the transition defense now, guys, non-existent, invisible.
Yeah, 3 straight fast break buckets here. The D seems to be sleepwalking.
On the wing, Green. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Heat have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Bosh, the screen. Fournier pass to Rose. Bosh dishes to Dang. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Charlotte calls timeout. And, of course, Chris Bosh has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. But, boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good athleticism, that big wingspan, and not an overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range area, he can do it all.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Noah. Patterson comes in for Boozer. Danny Granger is checked in for Antetokounmpo. That's Bryant in for Green. He used that pick to perfection. 17 points for Tim Duncan.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. On the topic of Chris Bosh, I mean, guys, he was a 24-11 player his last season with Toronto. Went on to Miami to win rings where his stats dipped a bit with LeBron there. Then last season, the scoring average right back up to 21 a game.
Rose attacking. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
4 on the shot clock. Rondo kicks to Kobe. That's short off the rim.
Talking about Chris Bosh, he was really ahead of his time when he first entered the league. I mean, very few power forwards back then had his combination of size, agility, and skill set. Now we're seeing a ton of 4s like that on draft night. A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Baseline try. Hornets with the rebound.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Duncan with the screen for Rondo. He kicks it to Kobe. Granger for the three. The Heat leading by 3. Rose passes to Fournier. Bosch the screen for 3. And Evan Fournier good for 3.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Rondo dishes to Patterson. Charlotte no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Rondo with the steal. Granger outside. Trying to get back on track. It's rebounded by Bosch. Bosch has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
To the wing on the left. Pekovic inside. He's covered by Rondo. And that one's good. Pekovic.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Rose against Rondo. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Timeout call for the Heat.
And the Heat call time here. They're ahead by 8. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Changes for Charlotte. Vitor Favarani's checked in for Duncan. Terrence Ross comes in for Danny Granger. And it's Mills in for Rajon Rondo. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Rose kicks to Bosch. Here's Dang. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 8. Outside, Kobe to the right side. Mills can't hit. Miami's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Outside, Dang. For 3, Fournier. And that one's good. And the Heat lead by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Heat.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Derrick Rose. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Both free throws good from Pekovic.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Mills kicks to Ross. He dishes it to Favarani. Baseline try. Pekovic with the rebound. Sessions with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew,